Alright, hello again YouTube. Alright, now for my second video here I was going to do the gear and the web gear and everything, but I decided to go through the different classes of uniforms for the normal everyday infantrymen in World War II. This is just going to be a kind of more quick, brief overview just to get a better idea as to what everything looks like. Obviously you can see again some of the stuff from the first video, which will be incorporated into this one. First over here is what we have is what's called the Class A uniform. This is your dress uniform that you'd wear on formal occasions, parades, ceremonies, all the special events. This is what's known as the four-pocket dress jacket. There was a second type of Class A dress jacket called an Ike jacket, which is a cut-down version of this. It ends about where the belt is on this one. It only has two upper pockets on it. And longer sleeves. This jacket, you can see, has the enlisted man's cap at the top, and also a brown belt with it and a black tie. The brown belt is what's called a Sam Browne belt. This is more of an earlier war put together. The Sam Browne belt was pretty popular throughout throughout World War I, up through the 20s and 30s, and then the Army changed regulation for the dress code, I guess you could say, for the Class A's, and they got rid of the requirement for the brown belt and the black tie in about 38 or 1939. So throughout the early 40s there, you kind of seen it lingering here and there, but it wasn't too common to see. So you can wear it with or without the brown belt and black tie, and you would substitute the black tie for the khaki tie. This uniform I have outfitted for the Big Red 1, the 1st Infantry Division. I have my MP collar discs up there, which is hidden by the visor cap, my American Defense Medal, and my Good Conduct Medal, and then these are my two weapons qualifications here. Normally when you put these together, the greater qualification, your better one, would be towards you, in on the jacket, and the lesser qualification, the lower one, would be farther out, away from you. Within the soldier's field guide, the actual soldier's handbook, it gives like specific, by the, I guess you could say, centimeter locations as to where all the stuff is located and how it's supposed to be on your uniform, which is a really good reference guide. And then over here we have, there's pants under that as well. It would be with pants as well, and the low quarter, either service shoes or the Oxfords, the dress shoes, the dress Oxfords. Over here is what would be your Class B, your pants, your shirt, your tie again, overseas cap, and jacket. And this would not be worn with leggings. This is more of a kind of a dress down from the Class A's, but still looking nice. You'd wear this, either on liberty or leave, or if so directed by the commanding officer for whatever purpose you'd be part of. You can wear it with the leggings, but only if you're going to be under arms, but normally you wouldn't be wearing this with the leggings. So this is your Class B uniform. And then you have your Class C's, which would be just the pants, the shirt, no tie, and maybe the overseas cap. Any type of cover is appropriate for the Class C's, which is your undressed uniform with the leggings and your service shoes. That's basically your everyday field uniform. So just minus the tie and with the leggings on. Your Class D uniform, which we touched a little bit earlier in the video, is your HPTs, your two-piece set here. This would be used for work details. If you were even on like, let's see, what do I say, like the engineers. If you were in engineers corps of engineers, you'd be wearing a lot of HPTs for when you're working and stuff like that. Great utility uniform. Once again, I said before, nice and lightweight. It's not as hot as that heavier wool is, but overall, a great uniform. So that's your Class D. Now over here in the middle here is your summer khaki uniform, pants, shirt, overseas cap, and also a visor cap. This was more, this was the summer uniform, where you wouldn't if you weren't wearing your wool Class A's, or Class B's, you'd be wearing your khaki. Most commonly, this was the all-around, uniform in the PTO. The PTO is the Pacific Theater of Operations over in Hawaii, Wake Island, Guadalcanal, all the, tropical areas that never were really cool enough, were always hot. So you have your khaki uniform. It's lighter in color, not as warm, a little bit of different texture to the uniform, a little bit more lightweight. But that is your khaki Class B and or Class C uniform. So once again, these are different classes. Class A, Class B and C integrated in that one grouping there. Your Class D work uniform, and then your khaki Class B or Class C uniform. Alright, so stay tuned for the next one. Next one should definitely be on the field gear and your pack system.